everyone, and we are here for Fit 30. We're going to get right to it. We're going to just stay all standing today. We're just going to do a really nice, active, standing, walking, jogging type of workout today. Nothing fancy. We're just going to get in our movement today. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to start to slowly move the feet and the arms. If you haven't already done so and you like having some music in the background, please feel free to get yourself some music. And let's feel the body moving freely here. Can always have a chair close by if you need a little extra support. And as always, you can make these workouts more challenging for yourself. If you want to start moving a little faster at any point in time, that is perfectly okay. Let's take those feet out wide, and we're just going to reach that left arm up and over, and the right arm left and right. Have just a little flex in the knees as we move from side to side and get a nice bit of extension there through the arms. Now back to center, and we're going to rotate, letting the arms flop around the body. And your arms and shoulders are as relaxed as possible, letting your hands flop on your body, indicating that your muscles are relaxed and moving. Let's go back to those side reaches. I'm so glad you joined me today. Big smile on our faces. So happy that we're willing and able to move our bodies this morning. All right, we're going to walk those feet in and jog it out. Arms are relaxed. We'll start to get a little more active arm movement going up and down. So at any point in time that you can, breathe in and out through your nose. Will increase your cardiorespiratory capacity. So you might find that you can breathe almost the entire class through your nose, or if that's really awkward for you and not comfortable, then try just 3 or 5 breaths at a time. All right, bring the feet out wide again. You're going to reach, and we're going to reach. This time, start to punch, punch, punch. So a little more active arm thrust side to side. Start to look up a little higher towards your ceiling if you can. You might find that you wobble just a little, at least I do. It's okay, it kind of challenges the balance. Keep punching, keep reaching straight up toward the ceiling. All right, and back to center. Walk those feet in. How are you feeling? Hope everything is going great for you. We're going to take the arms up, and we're going to bend the elbows. Now, this is that thrusting action. So you're thrusting the elbows into the ribs. And as far as our cardio work this morning, doing this active arm movement where you're thrusting the arms in, you might get a little fatigue in the arms, and you're for sure going to increase the effort. Let's get 10 really good ones here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest those arms as we start to walk backwards and forwards. We're going to kind of march it out a little here. Knees up, maybe just a little higher. And increase that pace, jog a little bit. As I've mentioned several times, walking backwards is really good for us, for coordination, balance, training our brains to do something different. We're gonna do that a couple more times. Keep those arms moving. Now, as you come back to the middle of the mat, begin shuffling your feet side to side. And one thing I like about this fit class that we do is it really is multi-beneficial. We are getting some good coordination here in the feet. So you're picking your feet up and feeling light on your feet and getting those feet to move. Getting them up off the ground instead of sliding them across. All right, excellent. Now turn to face to the front of your mat and walk backwards and forwards. Now the arm's going to go straight up. We're going to hold them up as we go forward and back. Try to have a fairly quick pace here. Making sure you're not going to trip on anything. I've got a rug and 2 mats that I'm having to negotiate. Just that little extra cushioning feels good to my feet that are not the best. So this little extra cushioning really helps. All right, now take the arms out to the sides. Keep going with this movement and start to circle the arms. Fairly fast circles. Take the circles a little higher. And now the circles are all the way up overhead. Deep breathing. Excellent. Come back to the center of your mat. Turn to face forward and walk it out. So again, as a reminder, your walking pace, 1 foot will be on the ground at all times. A jogging pace like this, you're actually airborne for a split second. It hardly feels like that, right? If you're doing this with me, it's like, oh, am I really truly airborne for an instant? Well, actually, it's true. It doesn't really feel like it. And there definitely is more impact there. So if you don't feel comfortable there, slow it down just enough so that 1 foot is on the ground at all times, and that's our walking pace. All right, let's take the foot behind. So we shift and kick, shift and kick. So here, we're getting this little bounce in our step, a little bouncing movement. Gonna shake it up. Let's add the arms, opposite direction of your foot kick. Nice extension, lengthening through those arms. Breath in and out through your nose whenever you can. Couple more. And back to center and walk it out. All right, this next move, we're going to slow down the movement just a little, be a little bit of strength work. Take your feet wide, straddle, turn the right foot, bend the knee, elbow to knee, rise up and down, rise up and down. It's not that we're holding still, it's just that the movement's going to slow down just a little. But we're going to get plenty of challenge here because we're using our muscles. So you're leaning over that leg that you're bending into. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out. Feet are quite wide. Get a wide stance. Turn the foot. Bend the knee. Raise it up. So you're pushing up out of that leg. Great way to build some leg strength in addition to keeping our heart rate up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it in and walk it out. Water whenever you need it. Walking and jogging. Move it around. All in our posture. A big smile on the face. Definitely feel like the heart rate's up. Just a little sweaty, not too much, just a little maybe. Deep breathing. All right, fantastic. Feet out, 3/4 straddle, toes aimed out. Arms up, cross the arms, lower down, cross the arms. So a big full motion, but I want you to pay attention here to the way you're bending down. So the back is not rounding, the hips and knees are bending. And as you go down, you should be looking out in front of you, not down at your mat. Definitely can feel this. About 10 more. Keep it going. Four, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Excellent. Walk it out. And we're going to go back to those side movements. Again, back to the feeling of picking the feet up. The hands are going to go behind the head, interlacing the fingers. This makes this exercise significantly harder. At least it is for me. I feel that I'm going just a little slower, not on purpose, but it's just a harder movement. More core is involved when those hands are up in this position. Try to stay tall, and let's get in about 3 more. Make sure you're picking those feet up. And back to center. Super. Swing those arms as we move forward and back. Let's get a little more arm bend, elbow bend. So the hands swing up to the shoulders. Really nice work, everybody. Hope you're having fun. Movement is fun. A couple more of these. And back to the center of the mat. All right, we're going to go foot back, and we're going to start punching. So we're going to punch, 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 punch. So instead of both arms going up opposite direction, we're punching. So your punch should have some vigor to it. Fairly fast, fairly hard punch. Try a few breaths through your nose if you haven't in a while. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. We're going to bring your right hand up. The left foot is behind. Jab, jab, jab. If I turn, you can see this move looks like this. You're rocking and jabbing. So make your feet lively. Get one foot off the ground and you stand on the other foot. Jab, 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 jab. 10, 9, 8, 7. Three, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Left hand forward, right hand back, side to side. Rocking forward and back. Make your punches vigorous to give you the most benefit. Firm in these punches. Jab, jab, jab. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Good, good, good. Walking or jogging. Get those arms moving. Hands come behind your back. Grab a hold of your hands. Lift your chest. Another arm position here that makes the movement a little harder. Not as much so as when the hands are up, but nevertheless, we use our arms for balance and coordination. So for this exercise, we've taken those hands and arms out, which makes our legs and core do a little more work. All right, excellent. We're going to slow it down a little bit. Keep moving with high knee. So we have to slow down just a little bit here. You can keep it moving pretty good, but I'm just saying compared to like that jogging pace, it's a little slower because obviously it takes time to get that knee up there. What I'd like for you to do is get the knee up as high as you can, and then we're going to add arm movements, opposite arm. So right knee, left arm, left knee, right arm. Awesome, nice and tall. Keep this going. Knees up high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Good work, everyone. All right, this time we're going to go to one side of your mat. We're going to cross the feet. Cross the feet. Slow this down a little and make your feet move across. A lot of coordination here. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, sometimes my feet don't cross very much. That's okay. It's the idea of it. Working on your coordination. Just a couple of these. Good. And back to center. Walk it out. Hands come up. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Elbows nice and wide here. Look up toward the ceiling. And look down toward the floor. Look up. Look down. Keep going. Up. And down. Up. And down. Last time. Up. And down. Release the hands. Keep walking it out. Let's keep moving. We're going to take the right arm. We're going to reach it behind the head and then switch. Left hand behind the head. So get a nice reach each time. Now let the other hand start to go behind the back if your shoulders allow. Reach up nice and high. Keep this moving. Good. And relax the arms. Bring your feet out a little wider than hip width apart, not full straddle. Reach the arms up, reach down to the ankles. Reach up, reach down. Reach up, look up, reach down. Now you can slow this down a little, or if you want it harder, more cardio, speed up the movement. About 5 more of these. Last 2. Last one. And release. Whew, that made me just a little bit dizzy. All right, that is good for us, as long as it's not too much. All right, forward and back. We're coming down to the last few minutes here. Normally, with this 30-minute class, I do a little bit in the beginning, a little bit in the end, so it ends up being about 20, 22 minutes of movement. We're gonna get a few minutes more than that today because we just got right into it and we're gonna keep going. Now, walk up to the, or walk to the side, walk to the other side, walk to center, walk forward, walk back, behind your mat, walk forward to your left, walk to your right, back to center, walk forward, and walk back. So that's the pattern, making a cross. Keep your feet moving. Let's get a couple more of these. Make sure your arms are relaxed. Definitely a lot of coordination here. And come back to center. Move up to the front of your mat. I guess this is, actually, I'm going to change direction. It doesn't matter. Front of the mat, back of the mat, whichever. Step the right foot back. Bend the front knee. Raise the arms up. 2 options here. Elbows to the ribs and step forward. Step back, step forward, step back. Or lift the foot up and balance and kick. Elbows to ribs. Now your back foot is simply tapping the floor. Tap, tap. So don't weight bear back into that foot other than a simple tap. You're not shifting your weight into the back foot. Make a pretty fast pump here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Left foot back, arms up. First option, elbows to ribs, step forward, step back, step forward, step back, or kick. The foot comes up. Thrust with the elbows. Use your breathing. Strong pumping action. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Awesome job. Walk this out. Okay, remember, our goal here is zone 2 training. If you saw my email this morning, I mentioned a little bit about it. And I've said it before. We want to be in that middle ground where you feel like you're using your heart and your lungs. Back to center, but without going crazy. Reach the arms up. Reach slowly down. Slowly come up. Arms halfway down. Rotate. rotate. So we should feel like we recover relatively quickly. Arms overhead, side bend, up and over, side bend. Back to center, walk the feet in, roll the shoulders. So I like this feeling that we've stayed in the middle ground, reverse the direction. And yet, I don't know about you. It depends a little bit on the temperature of your room and your body type, but I definitely got a little sweat going there, even though it's like 3 degrees outside or something. So you can definitely do that. Bring the feet a little wider, hands onto the hips. Side bend. Side bend. Side bend. Side bend. Back to center, turn the foot. Side bend a little deeper. Same side, side bend. Back up last time, side bend. Back up, switch sides. Side bend a little deeper when you turn the foot. And back to center, feet are still wide, reach the hands up high. Open the arms out, arms reach behind, squeeze the glutes, look up. Look forward, bring your arms in, look toward the ground. Open out, bring it in. Open out, bring it in. And release, arms down. And we're all done for today. Awesome job. Very, very efficient, good, moderate fitness for heart and lungs. Good job staying ahead today, everybody. I look forward to seeing you again soon, and take care. Have a great day.